Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have a whole bunch of new e.l.f. products. I got almost everything from their new collection where they did a collab with a bunch of different people. I got some from the Tiana Major 9 and some from the collection with Pizan. I don't think I'm saying it right, but I got a bunch of the new e.l.f. collection, which kind of looks like festival makeup, but maybe done more tastefully. But I thought I would go ahead and it's almost for a full face because there's this new Illuminating Elixir, which is a primer serum. I'm curious if this is going to be kind of like the Glossier Future Dew, which I love putting this one before applying my foundation. If you're dry skinned, this just makes your foundation go on so good. It helps with anything. Your foundation won't stick to any dry patches you have or nothing. I really love this Glossier Future Dew. So I'm curious if this will be thick enough. I'm not sure if it will be because it's like a dropper application, but I'm curious if it's going to be thick enough to also make my foundation look good on my dry skin, but we'll see. And then I also got this the De La Soul Cream Face Quad that comes with a highlighter, 2 blushes, and then a cream bronzer. So these are all cream products. The bronzer looks a little dark for me, so I'm probably gonna have to go very light-handed on that, but I'm very excited to try it out. Plus, I got this Electric Mood palette. This one is just what drew me in initially. I love all the deeper tones in here, almost like some jewel tones. And the shimmers just looked really good in this one. And then I also picked up the sheer stick lipstick that e.l.f. has. This one's the Electric Mood one too, and it's in Ella, which I think is like a red color, so I'm gonna have to think about that when I do my eye look to make sure it's gonna go with this because I got that to try out. I haven't tried this formula from e.l.f. before, but I'm excited to try it out. And e.l.f. has a new mascara, so I picked up the new mascara. This is the Big Moon Mega Volume and Lifting Mascara. And I got it in they have black and pitch black. So I got pitch black because I have blonde lashes and you cannot see them at all. So hopefully pitch black will help. I'm not sure how I'm gonna like this, but it looks like if you look at it up close, it looks like the wand is like the Better Than Sex mascara wand, or the, you know, the other one from Too Faced, is it Damn Girl or something like that. It has the same type of hourglass type wand, but it's bigger. So I'm wondering if this is going to be kind of like that mascara. We'll have to apply it and see, because I do not like the Too Faced, those Too Faced. I haven't tried the Damn Girl one, but I don't like the Better Than Sex mascara one because it flakes and gets everywhere. So, and then they also included some, every time you order I think it's $25 or more, you can choose free products to add to your cart. Well, it just said it automatically added free samples to my cart, so it automatically gave this to me free, which is the e.l.f. Retro Paradise set. It comes with 2 scrunchies, a lip gloss, and the hydrating coconut mist. So it says it hydrates skin and refreshes makeup with hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. So I thought that was really cool. I got this for free. Plus there's a sticker sheet behind it. And they included this little sample size of the e.l.f. What's upside down? This e.l.f. Holy Hydration Eye Cream, which I actually have a bigger version of this. And yeah, I have a bigger version of this. So I'll probably keep this for maybe hydrating my under eyes for makeup application or something. But I was like really surprised to see samples in here. Usually you get to choose what sample you want. The last time or the free product you want. The last time I ordered from the e.l.f. and you got to choose a free product, I chose this e.l.f. brush here for free. I like that about e.l.f.'s website. At least when you get a free product, it's usually full size. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with, that was a long intro, let's go ahead and get started with the makeup. So e.l.f. sent me the the new line of the additional items to the Holy Hydration line. So this is the Hydro Gel Moisturizer. They sent it to me to test out and write a review on their website for them. And I got this one, plus I got the Holy Hydration face cream with the SPF 30 in it. And then I got the Holy Hydration sleeping mask, which I've already been using these and I love them. I love this. It's great. It's like a lightweight moisturizer. I wouldn't really call it a gel, but it looks kind of like that. I don't think it looks like a moisturizer. I do 2 pumps. I have dry skin, so I do 2 pumps. And it just has like a light, refreshing scent. And I just use it to prime my face. And then normally I go over it with, I've been going over it with my Glossier Future Dew. But since I have a different product I'm going to test out today, I will probably go in with that. I'm going to go in with that over top of it instead. Putting a little bit extra on my cheeks because my cheeks feel extra dry. Oh, I forgot to do my lips. I have this new lip mask from e.l.f. too, this Jelly Pop. So I am back. So guess what? This is, hey guys, guess what? This is another day. Yes, I went to film yesterday. Remember I was showing you, well, I'm trying to remind myself. Of course y'all remember because I'm going to include the clip already. But I was getting ready to show you this e.l.f. Luscious Lip Mask and my battery completely died. So I had to take it and charge it because I only have 1 battery right now, and that made me realize that I need to buy backups. So I need to have multiple batteries. But anyways, I had showered and everything. That's why my hair looks a little wet. But I still put on my Holy Hydration Hydro Gel Moisturizer. I still put that on. And I'm getting ready to apply this Jelly Pop Luscious Lip Mask. I don't know if that is showing to you. It looks blurry to me, but everything does. So this is just part of the new Jelly Pop watermelon line, I guess. But it feels like the the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. That's what this reminds me of. So I'm just going to put that on so my lips can get some moisture. That way my lips will be getting moisturized while I do the rest of my makeup. I've been using it and I really like this. It reminds me a lot of the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. Just not as expensive. And it did come with an applicator too, but let's be honest, because there's nowhere on the product for you to attach the applicator, I've lost it. I feel like they need to create some type of thing inside of the lid, maybe where the applicator folds up and then you can pop it out and put it in the lid so you have some place to store it, because I lost it on the floor. But I feel like if you don't have no place to store your applicator, you lose it. So I've already lost the applicator to it, and I think I lost it the very same day I got it. Let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and prime. I almost forgot about this. So this is the e.l.f. Electric Mood X Tiana Major 9. It's the Illuminating Elixir Priming Serum. On the back it says, where skincare and makeup collide, call it a fast track to luminous spa day skin. An easy to use elixir with peachy illuminator to enhance any skin tone. Glide across complexion for an ultimate subtle glow. So in the directions it says to massage a little or a lot, depending on your star power, into the skin at any point in your makeup routine. Use it as a glow boost under or mixed with foundation or alone for the perfect no makeup day to day that doesn't sacrifice glow. So if you read the back of this, it kind of feels like it's trying to be like the Hollywood Flawless Filter or this new Auric Glow Lust that I have. It kind of sounds like that. So we'll see. I'm gonna do it as just like a glow underneath my foundation. And it does look very, I don't know if you can see that. It looks very peachy. We'll see. I'm just going to apply it all over my face we'll just do whatever. I didn't even get any in there. So we're just gonna do what everybody else does. And just squirt it on our faces. And it's not really, maybe I need to suck it up with it closed. But it's not really, not really going into the dropper. But I'm just putting a little bit all over my face. And then rubbing it in. I feel like I could barely get anything out though. This dropper was not working. And for $14, the dropper should at least work. So I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I need more, but kind of just have to smear it all over your face. Get my mirror out because I'm looking at a mirror that's further away and I cannot see anything with that mirror. So it does give your face like a nice glow. You can see it looks nice and glowy now. It does kind of remind me of the, it's more like the Hollywood Flawless Filter than the Auric Glow Lust. It's a thinner formula. I haven't used my Auric Glow Lust yet, but I have squirted it out and put it on my hand and rubbed it around. And this is definitely, the Auric Glow Lust is more moisturizing. It's a thicker, more moisturizing formula. Whereas this one is kind of like the Hollywood Flawless Filter, which is more liquidy. I don't know. It's just not moisturizing. It's basically just for glow. And the dropper was not working on me. I haven't seen anybody else's reviews of this collection yet, so this is just going to be my first reviews. I'm not influenced by anybody else who's reviewed it yet, but I'm gonna have to watch other reviews now to see if their dropper didn't work on this stuff too, or maybe I'm just doing something wrong. But my dropper was not working. I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation, and since I'm doing my doing all new e.l.f. makeup in this video, I'm gonna go ahead and use my e.l.f. Camo CC cream. I'll probably cut that out of the video just because it's not relevant. It's not new or anything, but I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Camo CC cream, and I have mine in the shade Fair 150C. So I'm gonna use this one, and it's in Fair 150C, which if you look on their website, the Fair 150C is the only cool tone option, and it's cool with peachy undertones, which I found that the peachy undertones look the best on my skin. I don't know what it is, but for some reason it just looks the best on my skin color for my undertones and everything. This is the only foundation I have that has peachy undertones too. I find it's hard to find one that says anything about peachy undertones. Usually I just go with the cool toned option, but I really love this stuff. So I'm going to apply that on, and then we'll come back and we'll continue on with the face palette I have and all that. So I am back from outer space. But I have put on my foundation. I used my e.l.f. Camo Hydrating Concealer. This one is in the shade Fair Beige. That's the concealer I used. And I only set under my eyes with my e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. Usually I use the light pink shade. I can't find my light pink shade, so this is just the light shade. But I do like that setting powder. It looks really good under my eyes too. So next we're going to go in with this e.l.f. Electric Mood. This is the De La Soul Cream Face Quad. It has 2 blushes, a bronzer, and a highlight. If you look at my highlight, it's a little messed up. There was a little piece of paper, I don't know if I still have it here, but there was a little piece of paper in my highlight section here that I was trying to pick out very gently with some tweezers that didn't work out, but here it is. I think I'm going to go in with the bronzer first. It looks like a very dark bronzer. I'm going to go in with my my e.l.f. Jelly Pop, or if you have the other one, what is the other one? It's on sale too. But just the e.l.f. I like the e.l.f. Stippling Brushes. This is the Jelly Pop one. It doesn't even say it on the handle no more because I've used it so much. But this is just the Jelly Pop one. I like the Stippling Brushes for my cream products. So I'm going to go in first with the bronzer, and I'm going to go in with an extremely light hand because I do think it looks dark for my skin. I might even do the whole thing where people tap it on their hand first. Whoa, I have to do my hand first. Look at that. Oh, I'm nervous. It does feel nice and creamy. It's very pigmented. I never normally use a, look how I used a little bit too much, but I never normally use this beauty sponge to do my bronzer. I always use a stippling brush, and I usually try to go more light-handed than I am right now, but like I said, this is pigmented. So if you are a fair lady, if you are a fair lady, go light-handed with it. And I'm just gonna bounce over where I think I put a little bit too much with my sponge that I use to blend out my concealer and my foundation with. That usually helps just mesh it more into your skin. It'll meld more into your skin and give it a little bit, take some of the pigment away. Use too much. Now I do have to say, the glow, I don't know if it's from, because I do feel like this is a little bit glowy, but you can see still the glow on my face from that serum, the glowy serum. There's still glow on my face from it. It's almost like I have a highlighter on already. But don't you worry, we're still gonna go on with the highlighter. Okay, I'm gonna get a different brush, because I do use a different brush. There's another one. Here it is. This is the other brush I was telling you about. This is the one that I was telling you about that e.l.f. has. Because that Jelly Pop one was a limited edition one. They don't have it no more. But this is the airbrush, e.l.f. airbrush stipple brush. And I have like 3 of these now because they were on clearance on e.l.f.'s website. So it's making me think they're going to get rid of this. And this is like one of my absolute favorite blush brushes. So now we have these 2 blushes. And I kind of want to go into both of them. I'm thinking about mixing them. I'm just going to mix them and apply them to my face. I've been really into blush draping, so I'm going to do the blush draping method of applying blush. And keep it just more up here. So far I'm liking it. I haven't noticed any of these cream products lifting my foundation underneath. Stick a little bit on my nose because I love a blushy nose moment. So there's the blush. I think it looks very good. Hopefully you can pick it up on camera. I can see it really good. Maybe I need to zoom in a little. Okay, so here is the blush. Zoomed in for you. So I thought, well, maybe they won't be able to see. Maybe I'll add a little bit more. But I feel like sometimes I think I look at myself in real life and I'm like, wow, I look like I have a lot of blush on. And then when I go to edit my videos, I'm like, it doesn't look like there's as much blush as I thought there was on my skin. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. Now to figure out what I'm going to apply my highlighter with. I guess I'll just go with my usual highlighter brush. So I'm just going to pick it up on the side of it. This is my Sigma High Cheekbone highlighter brush. I'm just picking some up on the side of it and I'll tap it on. I don't know. Maybe I should just use my fingers. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try to just use my fingers. I see a lot of people doing that. They just use their fingers. So I'm just going to, oh, it feels very oily. I'm just gonna use my, I don't know, I don't like the highlight. I don't know if I like the highlight. It's very oily. This almost makes me think of those face glosses, which I've never been a big fan of face gloss. So here it is. Hopefully y'all can tell. I can see it in my mirror. It is very like wet looking, and it's a very like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just a very like oily, very loose, thin feeling. I'm sure the rest of these feel the same way too. I just didn't put my finger in the rest of them. But I don't know how I like the highlight. But I'm just not like a cream highlight person. I like the ColourPop Super Shock highlights, which is like a putty highlight. I like that. But this is not like a putty highlight. This is almost like a cream highlight. It has a thinner consistency when you touch it. Almost a little bit oily. Let me look. Let me look up close. I don't think it removed my foundation or even my blush underneath, but Still don't know how I feel about it. Still don't know how I feel about that yet. So, I'm gonna go in real quick and prime my eyes so we can get into the eye palette. I just love my e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer. This is my favorite eye primer. If you have oily lids, this is a very dry eye primer. Let's go in with the eyeshadow palette. Here is what it looks like. I'm gonna open it out for you. So here is the eyeshadow palette. It looks very gorgeous. I love the shades in here. They're just like jewel toned, darker shades, which I think is kind of perfect for like festival type makeup. So I think I'm gonna go first with the shade Latte, which is just a neutral or brown transition shade. I'm gonna use my Refer number 27 to put that in my crease. Just thought I would go with a more neutral shade to do my crease with, and then we'll transition into some colors. But I do like that there's like browns in here, so if you want to do like a neutral look, you can definitely get the neutral look out of this palette. I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit more. Hopefully you can see a little bit better that way. Now that I've done that shade, I think the next shade I'm gonna go into is maybe the Central Line Rouge. This shade here, which is like a red. It's like a red color. I'm gonna take that on my Refer number 14, which is a little bit, it's a smaller blending brush, but it's okay. Next, now that I've got that on, next I think I'm gonna, because there is this like black shade in there. I was thinking about just mixing the black shade and the red shade and putting it in my outer corner just to make like a deeper red maybe. I think I'm gonna do that. Just gonna mix the previous shade that I just used with this shade Heart of Man, which is a black. So I'm gonna mix it with this and see if I can create like a deeper red shade with it. I'm just gonna use just a little bit. Tap off my brush, put it like on my outer corner. I use black, it's very pigmented. I wanted to create a more smoky look. That's a pretty pigmented black. Trying to add more red to it to kind of tone it down a little. This is not my most favorite eye look. I kind of wish I would have done a different shade in the outer corner. I'd add in a little bit of brown. Go back into the previous brush I used and just take that red shade onto my crease. And I don't think the shades mix very well together, but you have days like that. It just turned out to be a darker look than I was anticipating. Trying to be different, but sometimes being different just doesn't work out for me. I'm gonna go back into my first brush that I used with that first shade and just put it over my crease too. I want to do a different shade on my lower lash line. I think I'm going to do the yellow just to see how the yellow is. The yellow tie shade, which is kind of like a mustardy yellow here. I'm going to take and put that on my lower lash line just to have like a different color on my lower lash line. Do you see that cloud of yellow? Not gonna lie, I'm not loving this look that I've created, but here we are. So far the shades aren't performing too bad. I'm just gonna go in with my inner corner shade. Turn on my brush and my NYX glitter glue. And I'm probably gonna end up going on all over my lid with this. So I think I want to do two different shimmers on my lid, and I'm gonna do like a darker one on my outer corner and a little bit lighter one on my inner corner. So I do think I'm gonna take it. Outer corner, I think I want to use this Crimson Shim, which is this shade. I'm gonna use that on my outer corner. On my inner corner, I want to use this Pound a Coin, which is this one right here, Pound Coin. They both look like duochromes, so I'm very interested to see how they're gonna look on the eyes. I think they look different, but in the pan they look different, but that doesn't mean they're gonna look different on the eyes. So hopefully they look different enough on the eyes. If not, I'll go over my inner portion with something a little bit different. That looks pretty. Looks pretty, looks pretty. Let's do this. Other one. Oh, this one's really pretty. Oh, wow. Okay, Elf. I see you there. It's really pretty. This is definitely like a duochrome. Wow. Yeah, I like that. I'm just gonna go and do my other eye. Oh, I love that shade. I feel like the shimmers legit saved my look. It looks better with the shimmers on my eyes. Now I just need to go in for my inner corner highlight, which I don't think any of these shades are light enough to be my inner corner highlight, but I'm going to go in with this Shy shade, which looks super sparkly. Hopefully it's not glitter. Almost looks like a glitter, but I don't think it is. I think it's just one of those, you know, the flaky type of shades are like ultra light. I think it's just that. But if it's because I didn't see no pigment warnings for glitter on this thing, so I love it. Hello, that's very bright. I like that. Okay, these shimmers, I want to say they're a little bit better than Elf's usual shimmers. Okay, Elf. Okay, Elf, I see you. I see you. So far, I like this palette. I can't wait to play with it more. You know how hard it was for me not to use that purple. I really wanted to go into that purple shade. I feel like the only shade I won't use too much of is this black. But next time I do a look, I'm doing a straight purple look. Because there's this beautiful purple shimmer here. And it might be more of a satin, but it looks cute. And then there's this beautiful purple shade here. So now I'm dying to try this blue shade. And this blue shade. I don't know. I just love this look. I might have to do another video just so I can showcase some other looks for you, but I'm just amazed at this shimmer in my inner corner. Look, I don't know if it looks different. I'm trying to showcase, it looks like it's definitely a duochrome. So when I look at it straight on, I don't even know, it just looks like gorgeousness. I'm gonna curl my lashes here real quick so we can do mascara. So let's go into this Big Moon Mega Volume Lifting Mascara. It looks ginormous. Here's what it looks like. So, the claims say, get big mood energy with this dramatically volumizing, lengthening, and lifting mascara. Clean and vegan, this formula is infused with jojoba oil to leave lashes feeling nourished. An hourglass-shaped brush with 250 intertwined bristles lifts and separates lashes, creating an intense, a bigger and bolder look with staying power that gives you long-wearing lash energy. This mascara is #BigMood. On the directions, it says to apply mascara starting at the root of the lashes and a zigzag motion working your way up. Apply additional coats to build up to your desired effect. Let's try it out. They weren't lying. This is a ginormous wand. And there was a lot that came off on the tip, so I feel like this is going to be like a wetter mascara. Anyway, the real test is when I'm going to do this eye, because this eye sucks. The lashes on my right eye here are always so good. They curl good. They hold the curl better than my other lashes. So, and I'm going to apply it on my lower lashes too. So far, one coat looks good. I'm going to go in and do my other. But I do have to say, this type of brush is I like a bristle brush better than the other mascara that had like the, I like this. I like this type of brush better than the other mascara that had the, I do like it. I do like this one. I don't, feels like it tightens, but it doesn't have like that click that the Lash Allow mascara has. But I mean, my lashes look good. Even on this side, they look good. Wow. I like this mascara. If you're looking for an e.l.f. mascara that you want to try, I would recommend that Big Moon Mascara over the other. Okay, let's go in with the lipstick. Not like in the highlighter, but here we have this one. Sheer Sleek Lipstick, I think they're called. It says it's a lightweight lipstick in a vibrant cherry red hue that is perfect for summer and screams confidence. Directions just says swipe over lips for a wash of sheer high shine color, blot for a soft barely there kiss of color, or layer for a more intense bold color payoff. So it looks like you can do like any. Here it is. The packaging, I love the packaging. Packaging is super cute. I'm gonna roll it up some so you can see. Here it is. It's a very cherry lipstick. I'm gonna try to just do a wash of color. Here we go. I do like it. It's like you've been sucking on a cherry popsicle type of little look. I'll zoom you in so you can get a closer look. Hey, let's get a closer look at my eyeshadow. I do like the blush. I like the bronzer, still there. This highlight though, I'm not the biggest fan of the highlight. It's still sticky, so it kind of reminds me of those like face gloss highlights, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I definitely think the palette is very nice. Very nice. I like the palette. The shimmers are, I feel like, better than the shimmers that e.l.f. normally has in their palettes. Because I think this was $15 or something like that. The shimmers are definitely better than the shimmers that they have in their normal palettes. I didn't have any issues with the patchiness or blending on anything, and I used like the red and the black. The black is very pigmented. That's a pigmented black, so you have to be very cautious with that. But I loved all the shades I used. The yellow shade looks really good on my lower lash line. I would have to use it another time in my crease to see how it blends out, but packed on the lower lash line looks nice. But these shimmers though, I feel like the shimmers are the outstanding pieces in this palette because they just blew me away, especially this shade here. It just looks so freaking gorgeous, and this shade looks good too. It's like a red, this one's like a red pink duochrome, and this one's like, I don't know, it's like red, purple, yellow. It has green flecks of shimmer in there. It's just very good. I don't know, I like it. Let me zoom you out. I feel like I look funny zoomed in. So I really like this palette, and I love the shimmers. This made just a beautiful inner corner highlight, and then I end up taking it up above to be like a burst of color. If I look up, you see it like there. I really like this palette. I definitely think this palette's worth it. This palette, I liked everything. The De La Soul Cream Face Quad, I liked the bronzer. You have to be very light-handed with the bronzer if you have fair skin, but I did like the bronzer. I love the blushes. I just mixed them, and it just made this really pretty natural flush on my face. I do feel like the bronzer and the blush dried down. I'm not the biggest fan of the highlight, so I don't know if I'll really use this a lot, the highlight in the palette, but I don't know, it just feels like face gloss to me. It still feels sticky on my face, and I'm just not the biggest fan of that. I like mine to dry down, so I guess I like more of a putty formula when it comes to that. But I do like how glowy and gorgeous it makes my face look. I like that about it. This, what is it? Illuminating Elixir Priming Serum from the e.l.f. Big Moon. I like the glow it gave my face, and I feel like even after putting my foundation on, it still had that glow. It looked like I already had highlighter on. I really didn't need highlighter after using this, so I really like that. You could probably use this as a liquid highlight too. I feel like I would probably use this as a liquid highlight over using the highlight that's in this palette. But the only downside to that is the dropper didn't really work good for me. Like, it barely picks up any product in the dropper. So that was the only downside to that. I had to keep going back in to get more because dropper's not really working. But, and it's $14. So I feel like for $14 the dropper should work. It does not work. But I do like the glow it gives my face, so I will continue to use it, and I might even use it as like a liquid highlight because I feel like it would work really good as a liquid highlight on your face. because it was shining through even on my foundation. I put my foundation on, it still shone through in like my highlight areas. Even after applying blush and bronzer, it was still that highlighty look. So I really like that, the glow it gave me. Just wish that the dropper worked on it. So lipstick, I love the lipstick. It feels very lightweight. It feels more like a balm on your lips, and I would definitely do just like the lighter shade. Just do like I did like a blotting motion and then just rub my lips together just to get like a tint, because I would rather with red lipsticks have like a stain or something, because I hate when you eat with red lipsticks and then it gets all over your face. So I do like it though. I love the color. This e.l.f. Big Moon Mascara. I got it in pitch black. I have to update you in the description box on whether it holds my lashes up all day, but right now my lashes are up. They're curled, they're at attention. Even my eye over here, and this one never wants to curl. It's like my stubborn eye that doesn't ever want to hold a curl or do anything, and it's curling, it's holding it. It looks really good. It even looks good on my lower lash line. So definitely check my description box, because I will update you, because I'm not going to be editing this video today. I'm probably going to edit it Tuesday, but today's Sunday when I'm filming it. But yeah, you have to check my description box, because I am going to update you on how this e.l.f. Big Moon Mascara did, how it live up to the claims of keeping your lashes lifted all day. I'm going to look really closely at them when I go take my makeup off tonight and let you know. And I'll let you know if it flakes or crumbles on my face or anything, because I cannot stand when a mascara does that. That's one of the reasons why I put it on my lower lash line, because if it looks like raccoon eyes at the end of the day, it's going to be a big no for me. But so far, I'm really loving this mascara. And I'm surprised that I didn't smudge it all over my face even without having a big wand. So that is like a big positive for me. But overall, I do like the collection. If these are like colors that you like, I think it's a great like festival collection, especially with the shimmers in the palette. And they do have like face glitters and stuff that you can use. Glitters you can put in your eyebrows and stuff, but that's just not me. I'm not gonna put glitter in my eyebrows. Even if I am going to like a concert or something, I might do a little glitter in my hair or a little glitter like highlight or something, but I would never put glitter in my eyebrows. But anyways, that's my video today. I hope you enjoyed this video and liked seeing the look at the new e.l.f. collection. I really liked everything I used besides the highlight and the palette. I liked everything else. I was pleasantly surprised, especially with the palette, the eyeshadow palette. But if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up down below. And if you're not yet subscribed, I would greatly appreciate if you would consider subscribing to my channel. And next to the subscribe button is the bell. If you ring that, it'll notify you of all my future uploads. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.